So what did I think about the video? It's a discussion for the SEL video. And so answering the first question, what do you think about the video? Well, truth be told, I found it to be a little cheesy. I mean, it didn't say anything incorrect. It's nothing I don't disagree with. I mean, everything was correct. It just the whole, positive, uplifting, all the positive uplifting aspects of the video. It's good. Like, people need that. Just for me, it just seemed a little cliche. Important information, necessary information, absolutely. Just a little corny. But what did resonate with me was how in the beginning of the video it mentioned that parents are the first teachers. And I am not a parent, but I'm very close with my sister and my brother-in-law and their kids. So I've seen them raise my two nieces, and I've been around that. And so, and the two little girls, they are just the spitting image of their parents, and good, kind, decent, funny. They're just, they have been taught well. They're so young, but they're already just, I mean, they're amazing little human beings. They're great. So that really resonated with me. So what is a caregiver's role in the social and emotional development of children? Well, honestly, it's a lot. It's always the classic case of nature versus nurture, right? What comes naturally and what develops, and it's a bit of both. But still, even someone who is born a certain way, maybe with some mental disabilities, a caregiver can still have a huge impact and can help them turn a weakness into a strength. Like with me, I can't do math to save my life. The simplest math equations are lost on me. But my dad was able to help turn that into a strength. For hours every day after school, he sat down and did math facts with me. It was annoying, it was hard, but I learned. Instead of just accepting weakness, he made me strong. And as caregivers need to sometimes make some tough choices and do some tough things for their children. I mean, I told my dad I didn't like the constant math facts, but he said it was important, that I needed to learn math, and there was no way around it, weakness or no weakness. He said I needed to be strong. Okay, and so sometimes doing the right thing can be a little hard. Hard truths cut both ways. Okay. So what is the school's role in the social and emotional development of children? Obviously, much less important than the caregiver. Not unimportant, but it's the parent's job, first and foremost. The school still is meant to keep them safe, inform them, teach them social skills still. Because before school, at whatever point a kid joins public school, their only social interactions are with their parents and possibly whoever they are friends with. And so it's schools role is really important to help build them good social skills, help them to talk and to make friends, and how to resolve conflict with other students. I mean, because there's going to be fights, and so schools are with kids quite a bit, and so they have a lot of time to help develop them. And emotional development, I mean, kids are just, they're sponges. They absorb and soak in anything and everything. And so the teachers really have to give a positive emotional environment where there's no negativity at all, right? Okay. And so the same thing with the community's role in the social and emotional development of children. The truth is, parents who shelter their kids, the truth is, the harshness and the cruelty of the world, like, kids will find out about it one way or another. That's just the way it is. And so, unfortunately, it's perhaps it's best to, ease off the reins a bit with kids, and so they don't go seeking out the cruel world, and they're eased into it. So, community's role is just to be a good example, not to shove too much of the world to them too quickly, not show them everything about the world, but at the same time, don't hide everything. I mean, again, the kids will figure it out. A lot of people don't give kids enough credit. They're sharper than you think. They find out things, and so community's role is to be a good example. I might be talking too long. I'm sorry if this is too long. I guess I'll lose a few points. So I've got to conclude with connections I made with this video and your own experiences. It's with coaching wrestling. I've found that kids respond better to positivity. I've discovered that it's better to have a reward system, like with my brother-in-law and my sister and their daughters. They punish them, but a lot of times they say, you do this, you will get a treat. So my next steps to beginning to purposefully integrate SEL into my personal and professional life, I guess my next steps would just be continuing with this course and continuing to substitute teach. I mean, there is literally no better way to integrate SEL or any other technique than actually doing it, actually being in a classroom and learning. Okay. What aspects will be easier? What might be more challenging? Easier, being professional. I was raised in a strict household, so I'm a pretty professional guy. So keeping kids in line, making sure they're doing their work and acting respectful, I imagine I'll be good at that. Challenging part? That's got to be staying positive. I am a cynical man, but always have been, always will be. Unfortunately, no amount of training will ever change that. So developing a positive environment might prove a bit difficult. Okay, thank you. And if you stuck around through this whole thing, you should be commended. I apologize for blabbing too much. Thanks.